Yo, can anyone hear me? Yo, can anyone hear me? All right, everybody. Looks like we are live. Uh, really not expecting too much for today. Let's just bring this over. So, first of all, I was paying more attention to crypto. I know I got some AVAX longs set at 25.5, so hopefully that'll get filled. If it goes lower, I really don't care. I'd rather just get in 50% off the highs and have it retrace and maybe be down a little bit. Um, But yeah, that's I was paying more attention to that because it is on the decline pretty nicely. Uh, and yeah, I mean, if it just touches anywhere in here, even if it goes to 20, I mean, that would be nice to get filled there, but I'd only be giving up like 15 G's in drawdown, so whatever. So that's for crypto, and yeah, Bitcoin, I believe, went. Is that the weekly? Okay, Bitcoin barely is going down. Um, So yeah, maybe just wait for a little bit more Bitcoin downside. Maybe bounce off this trend, fill this little imbalance here, something like that. Uh, Switch that back, and yeah. So now for ES, this is basically my no trade zone. I mean, of course, I mean there's gonna be a side that's gonna be able to break out of here. It's either bulls are gonna absorb selling pressure and we're gonna break out, or bulls are going to succumb to bear selling pressure, and we're going to break back down and have a long way to potentially go. So I'm not sure. I don't really want to play the coin flip game because this is basically a coin flip. I mean, of course you can use like bookmap or something to kind of figure out based on like some volume delta and just selling pressure and buying pressure. You can kind of see where that would be. Um, but there's no guarantees, and there's also no news today, so could potentially be a repeat of yesterday. Uh, and yesterday was this is basically yesterday's session, just garbage. Looks like today will kind of be similar. Barely anything going on there. NQ a little bit more, but I mean, well, actually that's decent. I mean, 30 points off that low. Um, let's see. So Apple small gap up, chopping. Microsoft small gap down, chopping. Amazon selling off a little bit. Nvidia sold off a decent amount, but now rebounding. Uh, Google pumping a little bit. Meta gapped up a little bit, sold off. Now trying to reclaim those highs. And Tesla gapped up and going just a little bit. All right. Interesting. So yeah, I mean the market is kind of all over the place. Right now, it's looking like it could break out to the upside, but again, it's just tough right now because we're still. If you look at the daily, if you look at the daily, this is just weird, right? Like that's just really small. It's a small range to be trading in. Like yesterday and so far today, the range has been a joke. Literally, it's not been this bad since, I mean, November, I guess. So, so hoping we're gonna break out somewhere, upside or downside. Um, I mean, if I had to guess, we are in an uptrend, so I would say maybe the probability is higher that we just break up to the outside, to the upside, but I'm not totally sure. Could still go either way. Yeah, so still chopping like no tomorrow and MNQ. So, wait, is this live? Oh, wait, I think. Oh, this isn't even. Damn, that's funny. There we go. Okay, so now the data is live. So one thing I hate about Ninjatrader, it doesn't just stay live all the time. I don't know why it signs out like that. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, still looking like garbage. MNQ not looking atrocious, but still just in that little range. It's not the best I've ever seen. Yeah, a little sell-off bounce. I mean, 30, 40 point, not bad. But again, not like absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, once again, I think trading in the morning, because like I want to do these live streams in the morning, because I feel like that's when most people are trading and paying attention. But man, this is just horrendous price action. Besides stocks, and this is where I really bank. I love trading stocks and futures. I love trading futures when it's ripping, following stocks, but I like trading stocks more when futures are just chopping around. And the thing is, futures can never be going crazy and stocks chopping around. It's always futures are chopping around and stocks could be going crazy. So, because that's the thing. Otherwise, you're just kind of limiting yourself to only trading futures. And I still think I do have a decent amount of money that I'm going to be investing into crypto, so I think that's just going to pay better anyways. But after I sell back out of that, then I think I'll get back into stock trading. But the thing that sucks about stocks is that you need like 27 to 30 grand just to start, to make sure you don't get below 25K, and then you have to mess around with like I don't even know the PDT, and that's just a joke. Which is why futures are better, just overall. But I mean, I do like when there's stuff like Save, where you could buy 84 Gs at 8.4, and then boom, sell at like 8.8 or 9, and 4 to 6K before 15 minutes are up in the market open. So I like stocks. And the fact that there's just a lot of like different plays, you know. Mostly for longs. That's the other thing. Is I mean, it's not like shorting stocks is like impossible, but sometimes it is hard to get locates. Maybe not on like the key seven stocks, but more on like maybe an Upstart or a Spirit Airlines or a Novavax or something like that. And those might be a little bit harder to get locates for. But yeah, I love trading stocks and futures. Options is the only one that I don't like to trade. Because it's just, I hate stuff that's derived off of other stuff. It just makes it way more confusing. And it's not even really confusing, it's just another step that, to enter a trade, you don't just look at the price action. Then you have to go look at the option strike and look at all the Greeks and make sure everything's moving correctly and then figure out your position size instead of literally just looking at the chart, pressing buy. So, that's the one thing that's annoying about that. But yeah, like look at that, you know. 9 grand invested turned into 9,100 in a minute. But NQ and ES are just doing nothing. And I mean, again, right? Like, it's not like every single day there's going to be some amazing, it's not there's going to be some amazing price action on every single stock, right? There's only a few. Maybe on Nvidia, maybe on Meta, maybe on Spirit, definitely on Spirit. Um, but even Spirit, before this whole little merger blocked thing, it was doing nothing. Literally was doing nothing. Now, big short opportunity, decent long opportunity. I mean, from the bottom, from Friday, it's up almost 100%. I mean, it's up at least like 80, I believe. So, yeah, not bad there. But if you look at other stocks, like let's say like Novavax or something, pretty mid. Disney, not terrible, but kind of mid. PayPal, eh. So, yeah, but no, the top seven is definitely dope. And again, it just pays a little bit more to be able to trade stocks and futures. But quite frankly, if you can trade futures, you can trade stocks. It's the exact same thing. The only thing that you need to be able to figure out in stocks is, I mean, I maybe some tape reading skills, but I mean, again, if you can trade futures without the tape, just price action, then, or like using order flow, then you're definitely going to be able to trade stocks. And even then, you really don't need to read you literally only need to read the tape at uh, here, maybe like here's to see if buyers are still interested, and when price comes back up here, just to see if any sellers are starting to throw contract or throw shares at the ask or something. That's it. So literally the same thing, super easy. But again, the con is just you need 25 grand, or you don't. I mean, technically you don't need 25 grand. You can just have a $10,000 account with four times margin, but you can only take three trades a week. So that's stupid, and that's why it's so tough. Unless you have 25 grand plus to trade stocks, and that's why everyone trades options because you don't need that. But even options are stupid under 25k. And so what's left? Futures. But yeah, I mean, look at this. That's horrendous. But I mean, even some stocks now are looking like garbage. I mean, really, the only one that's looking phenomenal is Spirit. Which that's really the only stocks that you should be trading is not just trading any stock every single day, but the one that's moving on the day or on the week. I know, what is it? SMCI. Thinks SMCI was moving like crazy or something. Yeah, maybe that was yesterday. I don't even know. Oh yeah, big gap up, big gap down. Yeah. Man. Yeah, we just need ES to break out of this zone right here. But yeah, definitely a quiet day. Super quiet, actually. still just doing nothing. Spirit trying to go for, let's make that cleaner. Spirit trying to go for that high right there. We'll see if it can tap into that. Come on, AVAX, keep dying. Just want to get filled. Want to get filled, not even have to pay attention to the chart. Do I think we're going to sell off this entire move and come back down to like 10? Not really. I think at the max, like 15-ish. I mean, I really can't imagine much more because we still are in a. I mean, if we're on the weekly, we're not exactly in an uptrend. We would pretty much have to break 100 to be in an uptrend. But yeah, I just can't see there being like way more. I could see literally going to like 20, but even then, I can't see like much, much lower because it's really only been below that for 161 days. So, wow, man, this is just a joke. Yeah, just terrible. Tomorrow we have Flash Manufacturing PMI and Flash Services PMI at 9:45. And then Thursday 8:30 some GDP and unemployment claims, and then Friday 8:30 PCE price index. And yep, Newman is correct. Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is what I'm saying. Like, you guys, like, I've noticed this 100% in the last I don't even know, month. But until further notice, like, I might have to start trading just 12 o'clock. Like my sit down will now be, let's say, 11:30 or something instead of 9:30, because I mean, this is besides this move on NQ, which could have been decent, but I mean, if you just got long to sweep those lows. But I mean, was there seriously a good trade there? If there was, then I mean, damn, like, you must be a pro trader, but I did not see anything there. And I mean, damn, 60 points there, but not the best. And then ES is like not even. The fact that, oh, I can't even believe that. God, that's just crazy. How just chop. But yeah, so Apple, Microsoft, Amazon is moving. Nvidia had maybe a decent play. Meta's moving. Google chopping. Tesla did have a decent-ish kind of play. So out of the seven stocks, three of them had zero plays, and the other ones, I mean, they had a play, but it wasn't even phenomenal. Which again, you literally just have to wait for more data, right? Like, you just have to wait for more data. You have to see price points are uh, what price points are strong, what price points are weak, all that kind of stuff, and you literally don't know if you only have 26 minutes of market open. You can only go off of momentum, and if there's no momentum, there's no trade. And that's what we've just been getting a lot recently. But yeah, honestly, I mean, I'm gonna see today if anyone goes live at 12 o'clock, basically just midday. I'm gonna see if anyone goes live there because I really want to do these live tradings, but I don't want to just sit here and literally do nothing just to get a live trading up because it just does not pay. It literally does not pay. I mean, every single move that's been decent has literally come after 11:30, 12. Like, is there a trade? I mean, yeah, if you just bought somewhere in here for 2 points, maybe that's your trade. But any good trades, it's actually how you're supposed to trade and trade over the long run? Hell no. There's not even close to any good trades. And yeah, this is Ninja. Yeah, so still just in that chop zone. So might take a little while for the market to move because I think it's kind of waiting for news. And that's interesting. I just saw this on Forex Factory. Awanda unveils Labs Trader program, which is, I believe, just a prop firm or some bullshit like that. Yeah, yeah. Designed to give talented private investors and self-directed traders the unique opportunity to become signal providers on a profit-sharing basis. Wait, what? That's hilarious. Yeah. Yeah, literally prop firms. If you guys I don't know how to spell this, reminiscences of a stock operator. Reminiscences of a stock operator. I can't believe I cannot pronounce this right now. I know exactly how to pronounce it, but right now I literally cannot pronounce it. Reminiscences of a stock operator. This book, it's not apply to like everything. Now, I mean, it's literally, I don't even know when it was written. 1923. So, quite a long time ago, but he refers to brokers back then as bucket shops because they would take the other side of your trade. And that's exactly how these prop firms and CFD brokers like AirFX or Henko Trade or Hugo Sway or Cot Forex, that's how they all operate. But yeah, all the money is in opening up a prop firm. Like a stupid amount of money. So does not surprise me that Owanda is doing that. Come on, AVAX. So now ES is getting up there a little bit, and it's not even getting up there. Like relatively, it's pumping, which is sad. But yeah, just quiet day. Quiet day on all fronts. I'm sure there's some other stock besides Spirit Airlines that's moving, but I just don't see it right now. Well, this is why I do like um, having multiple monitors because now I can. I mean, I can't exactly do full work, but can kind of look at other stuff while waiting. Because trading is just a waiting game, anyways. I mean, even if the market was going crazy, you'd still have to wait for a good entry. Um, but this is just annoying. Super annoying, actually. There we go. Okay, so Apple's falling, market is following suit. Let's see if Microsoft is doing the same thing. Oh my god. Yo, that's hilarious. Literal barcode for 26 minutes on Microsoft. Jeez. Tesla, same thing. Or Google, I mean. Jeez. Hashtag Syed. Wow. And again, right, like this is why I say that you need another source of income besides trading. Not even, I mean, yes, primarily for the money, but like it's just not like you just need something else to do with your day too. Like this is good for 2 hours, and again, I literally wish that I lived in the West Coast, Arizona or Cali, because it would be 7:04, and then if I waited till 11:30, it would be 8:30. So even then, before the market actually starts to really move in the afternoon, it would only be 8. It wouldn't even be 9:30 out there. Um, and of course, I mean, if you're doing business internationally, uh, people would be up on the East Coast, so it's kind of like you know. But still, it's pretty crazy. And this will not last forever, too. This will not last forever. Uh, there's a reason why people trade the open because it's the most volatile. Just sometimes there's little patches, couple weeks, few weeks that the market will just be flat at the open, and then midday moves will be more popular, and then there will be times where, um, and again, I think this is more common, where the market will be super volatile at the open, really nice moves, and then just kind of die off after like 11. And that is a lot more common. I remember that for a fact. But again, it does just change ever so often. But it also kind of makes sense. I mean, we're literally at all-time highs right now. So, and especially after these 2 days of almost 600 points, yeah, it kind of makes sense that after breaking all-time highs, uh, that we would just kind of cool off for a little bit. So, that's the other reason too. But yeah, big waiting game on ES and NQ. Of course, NQ moves better. And again, could you get in long on ES? Like, could you literally just mess around, get in long right here at 84, stop at maybe 78? I mean, sure. But like, what are you doing? It'll go, it'll go here, 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 and then whatever, do something just to stop people out. But still, it's just horrendous. Just a joke. goodness. And again, when the market does choose a side, uh, we should we should be able to run pretty decently because there will be a lot of people that are waiting for a breakout on either side outside of that zone. My God, I keep forgetting you guys aren't looking at it. Out of this zone, out of the rectangle. So there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be chasing, which should hopefully move it even more. But I guess we'll see. You know, I guess we'll see. Just gonna stand up. Really hoping AVAX dies. Let's put this down. Perfect. Literally just waiting. But yeah, honestly, I don't even. Again, like, I want to be live and stream and do all this, but man, this is just so bad. It's actually a joke. I mean, this is just sad. What's up, little kitty cat? What, do you want to go down? There you go. Nothing but a snooze fest. Alright, come on, just one more dump. I mean, again, could I buy? Yeah, I'd also be giving up like 10 grand in potential profits, and that could happen at literally any moment, but it's just like, come on, just die, AVAX, just die. I don't even remember what time. Oh, damn, that was Sunday. Okay. Well, we still are on a downtrend. There hasn't been any like insane liquidity or any insane volume. I mean, yeah, we still have 8.5 hours left to go on the day, but I mean, what the fuck? Yo, this cat just jumped on my leg. What the hell? That's so wild. Claws just dug into me. Um, where even was I? Oh yeah, the volume. Yeah, I mean this volume is nowhere near like even here. But I would want to see. I would really want to see volume like this for that to be like a bottom, and we barely have gotten that. And we've gotten more volume on that day, and that was almost nothing. So, guess we will see. So VIX is going down, kind of. Q still flat, and ES still insanely flat. But guys, look, my hypothetical entry at 84 would have been up 2.5 points. I would have been stupid rich. I mean, could have gotten paid $100 for my troubles there. Are you serious? And or AVAX? This better be a stupid little bear market rally or something. Or just bare little rally. That's bullshit, seriously. Hell nah. Like, look at that. There is more volume on upside movement than anywhere near any sort of downside capitulation. So, I don't know. That's totally bogus. But yeah, look at that. Nothing is moving. Oh my goodness. Is anything else going crazy? Snow, kind of, but and again, this is literally why I cannot stand trading stocks outside of the top 7 because they just run so randomly and there's not a ton of volume. Like through here, look at that. 8,000 shares, 12,000 shares. Here is a little bit better. But what like you could probably take up to like 5,000 shares and not totally kill yourself on here. Um, but yeah, widespread, really wiki action. Wish I could see level 2, but let's see if we can. Probably can't. Trade station. Do we have any better level 2? Nope, not really. Yeah. And someone else said AMD Netflix. Nope, Netflix doing nothing still. Okay, well there you go, right? So Spirit just came into 9.3 and got rejected at high a day. And again, like this is literally what I'm saying. Why I love stocks between I would say now like I mean anything over 6, 7, 8 ish bucks. So okay, anything 5 to like 100 is just phenomenal. Quick 1,000 shares. You can basically buy 1,000 shares of anything between 5 and $100 a share with 25 G's, and you can make essentially look at that right. Let's say you just longed at basically 88,500, sold at high a day break, which I mean it was obvious it was going to test. That's why I literally drew that, but 92,000. So 2 to 3 ish G's on just this little candle, and look how much volume. 739,000 shares at the at that 10:08 candle for high a day. 613,000. Yeah, so you would easily been able to get in 10,000 shares here and probably dump pretty easily. So that's why I like stocks. Except again, I like futures when they're moving more. I'll trade futures any day over stocks when futures are actually moving. But when futures aren't moving, you still kind of got to make some money. It's just horrendous. horrendous ass price action, bro. This is a joke. Wow. Little reject there from High Day. Wow. Seriously, that's. Oh my god. I bet if you actually scan this with like a Walmart scanner, it would actually ring up as some sort of product. God. That's so funny. Alright, so AVAX rejected 29. How many points are we above? 1.2. Come on. And that's the funny thing too, is that like Bitcoin is actually barely dumped. I mean, if you call this a dump on Bitcoin, even from freaking all-time highs, 20%. I mean, that's a cute correction, but like, yeah, 30% correct. That would be like a good dump for Bitcoin. But that is, and again, that is peak high. By the way, that is basically a wick. All right. If you actually include this, maybe 16%. So 20% would be what, 37,000. Yeah, I'm honestly I'm targeting this zone. I think that would let it cool off enough to get enough interest and enough of a premium to buy here and sell above. I mean, that would be decent too, but yeah, not really. Now, if you want the big gains, so really it's like AVAX has actually been selling off decently. Solana, not insane. ETH, I mean, it's a dump, but I mean, literally just take out all this stupid ETF news. Yeah, all this stupid ETF news. Take out all of that, and we're literally still in that same zone. So can you even call that a dump? Same thing with Bitcoin. Honestly, take out that stupid ETF, and literally just plummets. Still in that zone. I'm not even sure if I can anticipate. I mean, I'm sure there will be some sort of move on either side because that would. I don't even know what I would do if we did not break out of this zone to like 48. I'm gonna draw that right now. Actually, let me just draw two lines. 48.90. Let's make them some wet color. Let's do pink. Oh, not trying to do that, but perfect. Duplicated. Yeah, so if we don't break out of either of these pink lines, if we just stay in here, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, serious, I've never seen price action this bad. Even on days where, yeah, there's no news, does that mean that no one has to trade ever? I really don't think that having news makes price move that much. And in fact, it doesn't, because when you go and look at news, it'll barely move ES 10 points. So you know that it's actually just price action that makes the market move. I mean, of course, a big CPI or something else, FOMC will like rocket ship the market. But this is seriously a joke, though. This is actually a joke. And this is stupid, too. This dumb little clip. Yeah, I'm probably just going to hop off at 10:30 because this is just stupid. Stupid, man. Oh, there we go. There we go, sir. There's some news. Or not, maybe there's news, but there's a dump. But look at that, right? Whack, whack price action. Instantly went down, but there was no indication that we were going to sell off that heavily. And again, it's already back at 48.82. Look at that. Just wicked people who had to stop one tick below, like, what would that even be? 48.79 and a half. Basically 48.80. I mean, come on. That's a joke. That is actually a joke. But alright. Wow, look at that. Look how exciting that was. Now we get to go chop around in some area for another 2 hours. Yeah, seriously, look at that. Already now, uh, retracing that move a little bit. But yeah, just horrendous. I mean, hey, it's easier to get into a move when, or it's easier to get into a position when the moves are a lot slower because you don't have to think as quickly. You have a little more time to think and kind of analyze. Okay, like here's where I'll have to set my stop. These are the good conditions that could push us up. These are the bad. But also, then you're just basically watching paint dry for anything to happen. I mean, come on, bruh. Oh man. But no, I mean, guys, this is literally what I'm talking about. Like even meta right now. I mean, it's not insane. That's like a point. And this is not even. I mean, I don't even really know if you could have gotten in there, but like, still is moving way more than ES and kind of sorta NQ. And keep in mind this little level right here. I mean, is that seriously a level to anyone? I sure hope it's not, because that's about the most random level I've ever seen. But yeah, there's not even good moves there. Yeah, I know. I was a couple years ago. I know I learned from someone, or just saw that they posted like if you just draw out a fib from like low to high, have the 50% as your entry, 618 as your stop, and then like 236 as your take, maybe like your first take profit, and then like your next one at high a day. That's a good strategy, and I mean it kind of is. I mean obviously you don't even need to use the fib. Just literally just buy when it's 50% of the move retraced. Duh, that's probably a good point to short or long if the market's going up or down. But yeah, I don't know. And of course, it's not going to work all the time. But I think it's all right. I think it's a good starter strategy. It's probably good for newbies to kind of draw that and just see like, okay, this is where a good entry might be and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's 10:30. I'm just gonna scroll through. Let's just scroll through everything and just see what's going on. So Disney, Disney sold off from like around let's say 96 to 94, so not terrible. Let's look at the volume. I mean, you could easily have shorted 1,000 shares at some point. PayPal. I mean, decent. Not complete shit, but yeah, anything over 50,000 shares traded on the 1 minute is good. Uh, to easily be able to get 1,000 shares in and out quickly. So PayPal, I mean, okay. Novavax, Ponzi stock. I lost like $1,000 on Novavax. I'm sure it'll squeeze to like wherever 8 to 10 at some point, but uh, crypto has a way better ROI. So I sold out. Generac selling off decently. Look at that. No volume. I think Generac is a decent company. I was also long Generac and just sold out recently with a little bit of profit. Because it did run up pretty heavily and then even like sold off here. So this is either a massive accumulation zone or it's just gonna die off into like nothing. And actually, if you really look at a lot of stocks outside of the S&P 500 or Nasdaq, a lot of them do that. Like most of them do that. They'll have some little run up whenever it's the hot stock and they get listed, and then they just die. Like they just die. DWAC is moving. Holy, holy. Oh wait, did this get halted? No, just not moving that much either. Yeah, I mean, look at this, right? Like so DWAC, right? DWAC, boom. And again, this is not the best price action ever, or it looks better in hindsight. But look at that inverse head and shoulders, 43 to 47 maybe. And let's see how many minutes. 10 minutes, about 5-ish G's. Now, again, you also could have gotten absolutely spanked on that too. 5 G's in 8 minutes. But hey, that is what I'm talking about. We're like, just because ES and NQ aren't moving doesn't mean that other stocks and other plays aren't showing up. So it's actually pretty lit. I'm gonna go add DWAC just temporarily. This is, I mean, again, let's look at DWAC on the daily. Yeah, right. And that this is what I'm saying. Like, besides the few times that a lot of these small cap, small stock names will be moving, besides the few days that they actually move, and especially like the one day they really move, nothing, nothing. One day, here, here, like literally nothing. Um, is that even what DLPH maybe? Whoa, what? Wait, what is that? Damn, I can't even remember what that name was. Oh my god, what did I absolutely bank on that one? It was like an NFT stock. Oh my god, what was it? I think it was like Dolphin Entertainment. Dolphin Entertainment stock. DLPN. DLPN, that's what it was. Yeah. I wonder when the time to trade DLPN was. Yeah, I wonder when the time to trade DLPN was. Oh yeah, exactly, right here. And then everything outside of that, just garbage. And look at that, right? Just gets shorted to death, shorted to death, shorted to death. Shorted to death, shorted to death, shorted to death. You know? But yeah, let's just include DWAC. So this is my just key names, or just really indexes. And I only have these crypto just so I can easily take a look at what's going on. But yeah, it's really just MNQ, ES, DXY, and VIX. And then, so these are obviously like market, like the ones that really are moving, good opportunities almost daily. And then that also drive the market. And then this section is just like other stocks, other names. So now let's go to Shopify on the 1min. So I mean, not terrible, but yeah, kind of like a little sweep under those lows at 80, and then uh, break for high day, and kind of going up. So not bad. AMD had some strength at the open, filled that gap. Not bad. Definitely moving. Um, yeah, definitely a lot of volume. So it could easily make a good amount of money on that. And I know some bigger traders that would easily go in with like 10,000 shares, and that would be what, 25 G's. So you still can make a shitload of money trading stocks. I mean, I love futures because you can definitely trade a crap ton of contracts in futures, and just the way they move, simplicity, tax advantage. But stocks, and I mean, literally futures are exactly like stocks, besides a point multiplier, just the whole contract type. But the fact that you're trading stock indexes, which is an index of all the stock moves, so you're essentially still just trading stocks, but in a futures contract. That's the only difference. But yeah, no, stocks and futures is the way to go. Netflix, nothing too crazy. I don't like. I like Netflix because it's like a bigger name. Let me. Does this really move though? Has this really moved that much? Holy shit! Netflix got torn up. I totally forgot about that. Damn. Yeah. Wow. That's not good. Um. So it did kind of build itself back, but yeah, let's take Netflix out. I don't watch Netflix. I don't care about Netflix. I don't Nothing with Netflix, and it's horrendous. Moves slow, barely any volume. Yeah, just not good. Yeah, most days are pretty mid. Went over AMD. Uh, Spirit will either come test high a day again and absolutely rip above high of day, or we'll just sell off a little bit, maybe into like, keep forgetting that it does that, or sell off back into like 8. So that's for that. Upstart can definitely. I mean, look at that, right? Like, yeah. That was literally yesterday, right? So Upstart is another one of those like Spirit, where it's a super strong middle of five and $100 price stock, and look at that, up 3 points, 10% in 25 minutes. 1,000 shares, 35 grand turns into, let's say, 38 ish. Right? High day, you can see that, whoa, that's moving. I mean, that's 4% just in the first 5 minutes. Little retrace, maybe get in for high a day, boom. Now that would be tough to hold through, but then boom, shorts just get squeezed. So that's the tricky part, is just finding what's gonna move before it moves for the day. That's really the trickiest part. Tesla, I mean, little. I really don't love trading Tesla at all. It's usually so wiki, so manipulated. I don't love it at all, but that's just how it looks. Google, I mean, up a little bit, not phenomenal. Meta, I think, had a strong opening drive. Nvidia, same thing. Amazon, little decent flip up there. Microsoft, garbage. Apple, I believe, the same, garbage. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a short, but not phenomenal. And then let's see, gold. Yeah, not even close. Oh man, wait, did this move more? I think gold moves more in electronic hours, anyways. Yeah, it does. Yeah, no, it does. I just don't like trading gold at all. Yeah, and then we got AVAX now that's pushing up again. That kind of sucks. Hoping that we can just get filled here. Um, but yeah, that is basically it. Yeah, that is literally it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. So we went through everything. Nothing's going absolutely insane. And yeah, I'm probably just gonna call it now. Thank you guys for watching the stream. If you did, or are watching it after I end it, that's still totally fine. The whole point is just that they're out there. You can see live trading with a real account. I can't believe I didn't even show it. But yeah, there you go. Down 255 bucks for the week, about 400 on the month. So literally, again, one 10-point trade with one mini on ES makes up for the whole month. Which again is good. Like, we're keeping our losses small, but hopefully we can just get some more green days if the market will start moving. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you guys like the video, please like it. If you guys have any questions, either leave a comment or DM me on Instagram. Would really appreciate it. And with that being said,